To be alive, didn't have to do it, but it done it. People still sick, people still down, we still going. Trying to make it happen. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, we're going to try to move on. So you might have to take a commercial break. I had to go ahead and see a man about a mule. I've been talking about Janae kid taking up the bathroom. I said, let me go ahead and see what's all this and go investigate what's going on. Now I know what it's all about. Y'all all right? Get old out here. I used to have a pretty good stomach clock. I go in the daytime, that's it. I might get one in the afternoon. After that, I'm pretty good the rest of the day. I don't know what happened. Then my clock got thrown. I might eat some of the little trail mix, had them little chocolate pieces in there. Yeah, I ain't gonna be eating them no more. They got them little chocolate pieces. I'm about to eat them by a bathroom. Man, I'd have hated to been on the expressway stuck. One time, though, I broke down the expressway. I didn't break down. Traffic was locked down the expressway. My guy used the bathroom right at the wall. I was in a good lane. One number, Mr. Hewell. God been in that metal lane, that'd been a wreck, standing still. I had to go. I was sitting in this here. And we were stuck on that expressway. I'm talking about it was shut down. I just had them be by the wall. You know what they do? That's in the book. They used the wall, didn't it? Book. One number book when I got a book. Ain't that right? Y'all don't like the book? Oh, some of y'all, my wife, she got that gift, she can hold it. I don't even want that gift. Some gifts I don't want. I just want to just let me make it to the bathroom. It's near as one. Y'all, I ain't scared to run in the woods either. No. Let me tell you something when you creative. I had to jump a gate one time. This true. Listen, it was down the hill like this. I had to hold on to the gate like this here. And there was pine straw in my foot. One of them was pine straw. I told my buddy, I said, hey, go home and get some tissue. He taught it. He said, man, you for real? Throw the tissue over the gate, caught that. There I was. If I let that gate go, it'd have been done. I'd have did it now with him. Y'all have read about me. One hand catch. I could have been in the NFL then. They like, man, for real? I'm like, yeah, so go and get some tissue. I was feeling you no lead met myself up. Isn't that right? Rub with some poison ivy. Anything, or get some of them brown leaves and they crumble up. You don't even want to look. At that point, don't look. That thing go wrong leaves. I don't know how you'll wipe with no pine straw. This thing fine too. Y'all all right? There, you like you'll try it. Pine straw leaves. Leaves. I can see that. I say pine straw for you. Y'all all right? Oh, so anybody had no incident where I had to be outside in the woods? Nobody. I had to use some out of front porch too. Man, it was rough. I had to go. I was out there at the park. I had to go. It was late. Mom, you would have been ashamed of me then. But Mommy, take a look at me now. I hope I'm making you proud. I stopped messing around in the crowds. Shoot, I was out there, but I had to go. Listen, I had to go. I used that front porch. I hope them people came out that door with caution that morning. Man, that porch was sitting right there, and there I was. I had some options. I went with option B. Isn't that right? One of the options C. I said, use their front porch. That's it. Knock, knock. Y'all all right? Yes, sir. Good. Y'all act like y'all all been perfect. Hold on, wait. Let me get. So now you ashamed of me? What? I ain't gonna be your friend no more? What, you gonna start hanging with me? We all got a past, don't we? Yes, sir. How many of y'all did stuff you ain't been proud of in your life? Oh, that I ain't ashamed of that. I'm just asking, have y'all done something else? Oh, I assure y'all, listen, I assure y'all, I have absolutely no shame about that. But how many of y'all done stuff y'all been ashamed of in your life? I had to, not that though. Not one of them incidents with one of them. I mean, I had to go. That's a human bodily function. I had to go. Y'all all right? Yes, sir. Anybody had to use the bathroom in a funny place before? Oh, you Mexican. Yeah, anyway, y'all use it funny. Isn't that right? So anybody that guilty too. Did they tell Daddy before you marry him? See, that's just stuff folks need to talk about. Daddy, you ain't know nothing about it either. That's tight there. That's stuff you need to talk to. Folks need to have talk like that. For even like, Shorty, y'all forget, man, you need to tell Ray you don't use a bathroom in a precarious place before. Ray, don't you want to know before you find out to him? All right now. Don't get that YouTube out there. Come up later in there, right? Hey, you use the bathroom. You ain't got to tell her. That's your private business. Huh? You know, you always been in the bathroom. Unless you can't remember. That's a memory lap now. Ray, what about you, Ray? You used to be out all that jail, fight jail with that stick and stuff, isn't it right? Huh? He said maybe once or twice. You believe that a man to use the bathroom once or twice at a time? Rod, I know you don't use this appointed place, ain't it? I know what I'm talking about. That's it, Rod. They done smell them. Sarah, do you heard that? Rod said he don't use the bathroom in some area where he can't recall all. I know that. But you still got to keep him in there, right? He said that's in his past. He said, but if I gotta go later, it'll be in my future. Y'all don't listen. Y'all better listen. Y'all better listen. Y'all better get rid of all that pride stuff y'all got. Ain't that right? I'm what you saying. I gotta go. Listen, I'm telling you what I do. I despise traffic jams. I try to stay because I don't know why. As soon as I get in them, I'm around them good. When that thing stop, I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta go now. I ain't got this car. I gotta go. I said, this ain't working for me. They gotta go. I said, oh man, that's bad. I gotta piss. I'm looking for something to piss. I said, then I got a bottle sitting on the other side keeping the seatbelt. I want to be safe. I don't want no ticket. They'll give you a ticket, your passenger. They think it's fun. I keep him locked up. I look at that, I be looking, he be like, my bottle be here because you gotta know. He be like, I be like, I might have to. My bottle, how you gonna do it for? Like, I can pour that water out and I can fill you back up again. My bottle be like, don't do it. I said, I'm gonna have to go because we stuck in traffic. I gotta go right now. And traffic started going, I'm like, never mind. Y'all don't do that. Nobody else had that when they get a traffic stop. Nobody else. How many of y'all here are not perfect? How many of y'all here are not perfect? So everybody got some stuff they ain't proud of. Yeah. You tell me nobody else do that at the rent. I be looking around like, I know other people in the expressway got to pee. So like, traffic jam don't make you have to pee. They make you have to pee, traffic jam. Yeah, keep me. I'm going to get me another Gatorade. But I'm just loading my whole back seat with them. That way, because by you the first one, then it's traffic start like 2 minutes when I pull it down, that bottle full. Somebody just give me a case of just empty Gatorade bottle and just ride around the back of. How many of y'all want to invest in some? This could be a business. Think of me. This could go, listen, pee on the go bottles. Y'all see they got the funnels for the women now? But y'all see that they made fun. Yeah, they strap them on so they can stand up and pee now. Yeah, they got the funnel, they strap it on. What you know about, what you say? You doing a lot of spraying over here. What you say? Yeah, strap it on. Oh, what? You better pee right here. Yeah, talk to me. Talk to me. Talk back to me. You snort that crap. Isn't that right? Da bar. Isn't that right? Who talk like that? Isn't that right? How many of y'all women heard about that? They got that funnel for y'all. Ain't nobody else. They got the funnel, strap it on. They got a strap-on funnel. So they got their pants on. They can pee like a man. They don't have to sit down no more. I wanted to get the one for the number 2. I want that number 2. Just walk that little shoot. You don't even have to wipe and let that keep going. I want to get one and got a little suction. Y'all playing. I guarantee we get it a set. Man, you think about it. You sit there holding this stuff. Like, hey, man, what's going on right there? I'm saying that shoulder just shooting out. But then you don't have to wipe. That thing just blow dry. All right, y'all mess around. Now, as soon as it blow, watch it now. Oh, man, it's genius. Oh, if I could have thought of that. Yeah, I came up with the front. We need that belt. Mike, you'll need it because you be eating that ham. I know he going to need it. Mike go a lot, don't you? You pretty regular. You don't even have no schedule, do you? That's too much pork. You supposed to have money. Y'all know, don't y'all have a schedule? Pretty much, you're the son, you have a schedule. Like, you got a schedule. You don't have no schedule. That's scary. I was there taught to sit down like, damn, I don't know when he comes. Y'all just sitting there back in there. When he coming? Can y'all imagine that? Because the toilet want to know, all right, 6 a.m. been here. After that, I can breathe. Your toilet need to know when you coming. Y'all don't think? You know, man, you at any time. If you just walk by, and then like, I won't even gonna go in there, you just going past. This ain't stuff y'all think about. Some of y'all, all right, I'm gonna tell you, that's what we need to get to. Something that you can alert your toilet and let it know you coming. That way it can break. What is wrong with y'all? So that way the toilet can brace itself and know it's coming. But you just pop it in and no alarm and no alert. All right, it's out though. So we got a couple of events that we can put together. Y'all, listen. Y'all, how many of y'all here feel like y'all normal? These are most of my crazy people. Y'all know good and well y'all ain't normal. If y'all were normal, you wouldn't be here. You'd be somewhere with a straight jacket, somewhere locked up against a wall. But you're here with the people that's semi-normal, and we're the real normal. We're the new normals. Are everybody good? Y'all ain't Chris? You been in deep concentration. You got a schedule? When Chris started talking to that bro like that, I know he be cussing, but I only want to tell him about it. He about to leave me alone now. Oh, I just move on. Bro, you I be like that talking. Y'all need some help, every one of you. Y'all pay your tithes now, I want y'all to go and get checked. All right, everybody good? These folks got some problems, ain't they, mama? Folks don't know, between us three and Uncle Ted, us folks, we the only thing holding this thing together. Isn't that right? A lot of folks don't know they crazy till we tell them. All right, we're going to try to get ready. Look at Rudy back now. Ain't that right, Rudy? A lot of them don't know, do they? Don't worry about it, Rudy. Y'all crazy. All right, y'all ready? We're going to get ready. We're going to let Malcolm let us loose. Y'all out the chain. Y'all listen. Y'all ain't going to get me off. I don't like breathing. Say, you can't get to me. All right, you ready? All right. Let's have something. What you going to do when you go home? You hear that toilet break a holler like that? I just checking for the record. All right, come on. All right, come on, Malcolm. All right. All of that, Abel. Eternal Kudash Abba in the Shem of Yahushua, Yahushua HaMashiach, Hadu, for all that you've done and you allow us to hear, and just that we might be Yasha. Actually, for your Yeshua to be upon us, baraking us with the Amunah and the Aman, most of all, filling our lives with your harm, giving our other of our lives the understanding that we might know thee in full assurance of all that you are marred unto us. Ask you to search us and purify us, according to the Berith of that which you spake unto Abraham, Yassakak, and Yaakov, the Yahudim and Yasharal, that you would purify and would make unto you an arm after your own law. And we say, Hadu, all that you done to Yahushua HaMashiach, for the Kai that he's given unto a people that were not deserving, for giving us a recome in the midst of our tribulations, in the midst of our qatar and our ma'al, which was our transgressions, giving us a repentant state that we might be drawn unto you by your debar. Ask you to barak your ra'ah, your mal'aki, your shamayim, your sabut, Jerusalem, those that supply with them, those that support your dabarim, those we commit to you by Shem, concerning desires of their laws, concerning their transformation, and most of all their Yeshua. Restoring unto us those that have gone astray, those who were taken from us, the married, the single, the separated, those that are bereaved, those that are behind prison wall, those in the edge of despair, missed them down. Asking you to search and try us and see if there be any Russia, the rock, cast it from us and lead us in the rock everlasting. Let the bar of our pardon and meditation of our law be accepted in your sight. We ask you, as we better move further in this service, that you halal us into the rock, unto the Iraq, that you might take full control, that you get the tahalim, the tahala, and the kabud. In the Shem of Yahushua HaMashiach, we palau. Let us all say, Amen. Woo! I got a little cold at the end, so y'all get finished. Y'all want to hug me. I don't want y'all to catch nothing. I ain't out. I ain't down. I'm fighting. Y'all all right? I'm only human. I was saying I started looking at CJ. I said, man, I need to cut that off. Everybody can't sing that song, can they? Now that you done got an elephant watch, everybody tired on. Y'all know nobody did it. Y'all all right? Y'all good? What, two? I'm getting ready to look at the bar a little bit and trying to go. Why is Hayward not drinking up all the coffee? They got trying to hide, I don't know. Because Good to have everybody here. Good to see you. Press that way. Talk with y'all a little bit so we can get out the way. Abraham, you feel normal? I ain't never just sit down sitting at no table just reading like that. That's scary. Kind of got on the Matrix. Think I just seen a gorilla reading. How did you see it? You think? I think. Quick, it's an agent. No, that's good. That's all right, Abraham. I need to get Abraham married. I want to see you married. Yeah. I want to see some little mean children come. Tell him, get over, joker. You think they'll talk like that then? You talking about newborn though. That's all right. All right, 15:4, Romans. They a little too close. They 15 a little too close. I think the same thing. What you think? You said that because he said it. But he didn't say you were good. If I wouldn't have said nothing, you were good with it, though, weren't you? You wasn't good with it. Was you going to get up here and erase it and put it up there? When? Whatever. When, Joker? He wasn't getting up here. Hey, mom and dad would have had a heart attack. He just jumped up. You just see him just get up just to erase that. You better. The boy done gone crazy. Cloud 9. Isn't that right? Mine in the gutter. That's good. All right, we work with that now. Not that 4 down too low though. Goodness, I don't know what the hell. Romans 15:4. Because this have. We want to talk about Bosky, not him. Romans 15:4. You're like, what in the world? Now, Romans 15:4, while we write this over. In the name of Bosky. Romans 15:4. Listen to the book.
For whatsoever things
what?
Were written aforetime.
What was it written for?
Were written for our learning.
For what reason?
That we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures,
might
have hope.
That's what we're looking at. Let's see what happens. So we talked about before how do we establish or how we can confirm that hope, as we say we have it. And that's done by the scripture. We've known for years that you can have a belief in something and it's not actually solidified, you know what I'm saying, or justified. So we can see how important when we go through, let's say, Barashit. When I call it, y'all can tell me what it means, right? Barashit. U'ala Shemut. Uyakra. And he called. Bamadbar. U'ala and Allah Hadabarim. So where do we go after that? Shafatim. So because at that point we got to judge it. Right?
Yes, sir.
Wouldn't that make sense that we got to judge it? Mm-hmm. Let's see what happened. At Abarim chapter, this is Abarim chapter 9:27. They call it Hebrews Abram. Abrim. It's Abarim. So I want to be more sophisticated. Abrim. (9:27). Listen to the book.
And as it is appointed unto Anashim,
What was it?
once to move. But after this, the Mashpah.
Well, I guess not just hearing that. I guess I'm trying to think about it because I just kind of put it out of mouth. But now you think about it. As it is appointed unto Sheen.
Wants to move.
Who was told that? Adon. That's right, Adon. And that was the name. And these are the words. Because we started to look at it, right? And don't forget, and he called. And when he called him, where was he at? In Bamadbar. What was he coming to do? To judge him. Mashpah. So it kind of makes, doesn't it make sense? Because Barashit in the beginning, these were the names. And he called. in Bamidbar, the wilderness, and these are the words, and after that you judge them. So that's what we're looking at. So now, when we look at this, I guess at putting it in that, in that perspective, this is what we're looking at. When we start, what was it talking to? Who was it talking to? Who called us? And we start to look at where we at, and exactly what did he say, and is that what he's going to use to judge us? You know what I'm saying? Because after that we got judges, right?
Yes, sir.
We had Nabaeans. Right? In our first 5 books, we had the Nabaeans. Then we learned about the Kohan. Somebody can go off at that, then we got to be judged. Right? So when we hear, as it is appointed, who was it?
Unto Anashim.
Anashim. How did we find out about this was going to take place? How did we get that point? As it is appointed Anashim, what was it?
Wants to move.
It's tight. So how is that going to happen? That's right. Ma'al. I guess I just do. All transgress. That could be against a man, against a woman against a husband. That's against anybody. All transgress. That's how it's gonna happen. Let's say book right. Barashit. Why did you say that? That's right. So this is something you just dreamed up? So you got to hope. His hope got to come from the scripture. Let's see what happens. Barashit chapter 2, verse 16. They call it Genesis. I'm going to need another pen too. Let's see. Listen to the book.
And Yahuwah Elohim Amar the Ish saying,
Dan, I might have been the spirit. What'd you think about throwing it over there to him?
No, I was walking.
I see Dan. I see like, I make a throw. Yeah, he good. It said, as it is appointed on Anashim. I'm sorry. And what did he do?
and Yahuwah Elohim
And Yahuwah Elohim. I don't know how I heard it in my mind. I was working. Listen.
Amar the Ish saying,
He commanded the man saying,
of every ox of the gone thou mayest freely eat.
where was he at? He was in Bamidbar. He was telling every ox, he had to be where they were. Every ox of the gone, he could freely eat. But what happened?
But of the ox of the knowledge of Tub and
Tell
Rasha
him what happened, son.
thou shalt not eat of it.
What did he just get? Just got, what did you say? Law, Torah. What did you say, Austin? Commandment, same thing. Torah, that's right. Because a commandment would be an order. That's all a commandment, just an order. Y'all got it? He gave him an order. Right? We talk about how things ought to have a certain type of order. Like when he started putting up the shemash, the kukabeams, the yaret, they call the moon, all these, he would give him an order. When he would create something, bara, and he would tell it what to do. He was giving an order. That's what you do. You're trying to establish order. Let me say. Titus 1 and 4. Let's see what happened. Let's see how it go. This is Titus 1 and 4. Listen to the book.
To Titus,
Who is this?
mine own being,
Who was Adam's Abba? Go figure. Listen.
after the common Amunah,
So which means that he would have had to have the same understanding, or would have had to have the same, faith, establishing a belief. Adam would have had to have the same belief as Elohim. He said, let him have. In order for him to be able to dictate and order, he would have to have. Because I'm just kind of looking at what Shaul said. He said to Titus, his own being, after the common, which is shared by many. He told him Khan,
Rakam, and Shalom,
and Shalom.
from Elohim the Abba, and the Adon Yahusha HaMashiach,
For what reason?
our Savior.
So what did he do?
For this cause I left thee in Crete.
So I wonder why did Yahuwah lead Adam in the gun? Let's see we're going to pick this up and see what happened. He said, for this cause I left thee in Crete.
that thou shouldest set in order
the what?
things that are wanting.
See, that thing that was desired. That was the purpose of putting Adam there. He knew what he desired. He put somebody that had to know the mind, which was the understanding of Elohim. Not that he could dictate, but he had to have an understanding. That make sense? See, that's order. That's what's commanded, order. So that was the purpose of leaving him now, so he could set things that were wanted. So Elohim had an order how he wanted things done, so he put the east there, so he could make sure he kept order. Hello? Wouldn't that make sense? That's just listen from that statement, give you a better perspective of what Adam was doing. Then he called him his being. Who would be better to set somebody there, but somebody gonna be heir? Huh? And he told you how he was being. One, because he had been with his mother, because of the Amunah. That makes sense for because exactly how would you connect to Abraham? Wow, go figure. Shaul just made that up, huh? So now we see what establishes the relationship of the Mishpachah. It's not the Dam. When Yahushua was sitting inside of in the mashpah, in the mashkan, and they were sitting around, and they came and told him who was looking for him. His aim, Greek meta, his ark, his akuth. Isn't that right? And he looked around where? Out of the window? Through at the roof? He looked right among him and said, "These are my aim, my akuth, and my akim." He said, "Those that hear the ball." And right, and do it. Because you know what they're going to have. Then we're going to have the same common amunah. That's right. Which means it's shared by many. When anything say common, that means it's shared by many. How many of y'all really know what common means? You just know something say that's common. But basically what it's supposed to mean by that different, it means it's shared by many. It's not something that's rare as people think. So he was looking at that. When we talk about the common amunah, he's not the only person to tell us about it. Who else told us about it? Yehuda, 1 and 1. They'll call it Jude. Because we just can't take one person writing, can we? See, again, you're dealing with what we're trying to do. Your hope is predicated off of something, right? Why listen, whenever you see people continue for a while, or you see people change up, a lot of time, what that'll be because if you actually look at it, everybody here, they're not actually, their amunah, their aman is not predicated on book. Because when it's become predicated on book, there's certain behaviors you just can't even illustrate. 1 and 1? 1 and 4 I think is what I want, but 1 and 1. Listen to the book.
Yehuda, the Abad of Yahushua HaMashiach.
Yes, a servant.
And Ak of Yaakov, to them that are Kodash by Elohim the Abba, and preserved in Yahushua HaMashiach.
Preserved. What do you do when you preserve something? Keep. Ain't that right? Y'all know about that, right? Hello? That's what we do, preserve. We growing up, they don't do that now. You don't find people do that. You growing up in the country, people used to do a lot of preserving. My dad used to do that. He'd preserve, he would do beans, he used to do, he would pickle stuff, he would do peaches, he would get them. He said, the only thing he couldn't do with cabbage, he hated cabbages. He said, I hate them. He said, I can't preserve, he said, I don't know how to pick them, so I hate them. He said, I did some one time, he saw them things exploded, top shot off of them. But the thing was, you do that in order so it can be kept. That's what you do when you make a person Kodash. That's what you look at to see. The book even told you to grieve not the Ruach of Yahuwah, whereby, what was it again? How long? That's right. Until the time he redeemed you. The book told you that knowing the time, what you supposed to do it? I'm sorry, he's talking about and redeeming the time. I'm thinking about Ephesians 5 and 15. Awake thou that sleep and arise from the dead, and Messiah shall give ye. Or see then that you walk circumspect. Not this, but as who? What you supposed to be doing? Redeeming it. So that's what we're looking for. We're looking for him to come back and redeem us. That means get it back to value. That's the whole purpose of coming. We lost value. We lost an estate through Adam. So he had to come back and redeem it. You got to remember, the man told you in the 10th chapter, the 10th chapter of the book of Yehukanan, they called John 10:33. He said he told you something. What was it again? What was it? What you ruling over? What decisions you making? What you dictating? Which means you lost an estate. See, in the book of Yeshayahu, when he came and told her that he was Yahuwah, he told her he was something. Who remember what he told her he was? Change not. He told her he was somebody. Redeemer. Exactly. Redeemer. See, people understood that. We talked about all Yahshua. Y'all remember what was significant about all Yahshua? What happened? All Yahshua. All Yahshua. It's who they would call Elizabeth. All Yahshua, he allowed her to become pregnated. And she said Elohim had done something. Right? Took away her reproach. He redeemed her. She learned that kept her from an estate. See, every ox was told her you're supposed to multiply. So she looked like she had got a reproach on her, and she looked at somebody taken away from her. See, anytime when Yahuwah did things, we looked at him taking away a reproach. We always looked at him redeeming us. When he came to get us out of the house of bondage, he said, I came to redeem you. We knew what our state was, we just lost it. So when he came to see Shamshun, what was he doing to him? He had to redeem him. He asked him to do something for him. You remember what it was before he died? Do what now? He wanted to strengthen him. He wanted to strengthen him this one more time. So if I need you to strengthen me, then what happened? I lost it. So I'm looking for you. So we always saw different variables happening that we could kind of understand the point of being redeemed. The problem for us, we saw Jesus Christ through these white people. And Jesus Christ didn't teach about no redemption. People thought they knew about redeeming, redemption. People didn't know what they were talking about. So you got to look at something. When he came in the gun in Bereshit 126. Since we're over here. Bereshit, again they call it Genesis. I try to be mindful of my time. Whoa. Listen to the book.
And Elohim said, let us make Ish in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the Yan, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the arats, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the arats.
So what did he do?
So Elohim bara Ish in his own image, in the image of Elohim.
He bara?
Bara.
Made. Okay, it's not like you said bara. Okay, bara.
In the image of Elohim, bara, he him, male and female, bara, he them.
So what happened? What happened? That's right. So we see what happened with Ma'al. That because of transgression, we lost an estate. He told him what happened. See, in the Yom did he do it? He told him he was gonna die, gonna lose an estate. So it was important for us to see him and to know him as a redeemer. Somebody was come back and put us back where we was. In the book of Yehukanan 17:1. See, the way they teach us doctrine is I said disassemble, but not disassemble, but basically just to kind of what we talk about surreptitious. Did y'all look it up? Anybody check behind me to see what it was? To do secretly, as to know that it wouldn't be approved of. They know I wouldn't approve of that. They know I wouldn't approve of what they've done. They know I wouldn't ate that stuff. I know where they got it from. So they had a lot of me when they gave it to me. A lot of stuff they did us, they had to do it that way. Everything they did was surreptitious to us. Because they know there's no way we'd approved of it. No way we'd approved of nothing they done. So everything been done in secret. Y'all got it? Mm-hmm. So we're becoming conscious again. Isn't that right? Yeah. And they took out Shamshun's eyes, but he still had vision. Mm-hmm. Isn't that right? With no eyes, he knew he could kill all them people in there. Mm-hmm. Isn't that right? No eyes, he knew it. Isn't that right? He wanted to take it down with all. He knew they were there. He knew they were there having no eyes. He knew they were there. Isn't that right? He just wanted to take them down with him. And that's the goal of us. We want to try to reestablish ourselves. But you know what that showed us? Well, there's no way for me to be me and them to still be him.
That's right.
Go figure. With Shamshun regaining his strength, what did that mean for them? This ain't hard to put together, is it? Well, man, we can't exist together.
That's right.
You trying to quit, it couldn't matter. When he was stranded the first time, how did it work out? He kept killing people and killed 1,000 men to jump on the air. He's a heap upon the heap. So these people ain't crazy to recognize us being strengthened, us being in the knowledge of who we are, doesn't put them in a good estate or put them in a good place. Listen, The Gentiles only got in through our fall. The book is, what will happen in our recovery? What happened when Shimshon recovered? That's the end of you when we get strengthened. These people know once we really take on the information and we got a real grasp of the concept of what he's trying to give us and understand who we are, there's no way these people are going to be able to stand with it. There's no way we're going to coexist. I don't even offer y'all coexistence with them.
Right.
I would be lying to you. Tell me how Shimshon existed with them. Just tell them to get that book and explain to me how he existed with them. He had to leave. Every time he had to go or he come down, he going to kill him. It never worked out. It does not work out when you're in the state of who you are. There can only be one supreme ruler.
That's right.
Now the man told you the 10th chapter of the book of Yochanan, did not I say in your Torah that ye are Elohims? Why didn't they tell me this? Why wouldn't they educate me and tell me that I was Elohim? That's right. They know what was going to happen. But they knew with me being crippled, with me being less in information, that it would give them an opportunity to get above me. So through my fall, that's the only way they could get it. They couldn't get Shimshon until he could fall. And that's the only way you're going to take us down. But now we begin to recover our sight. We beginning now to come and understand, like you said, now we understand it. How did we get to the point that we got to, you couldn't have told me Abraham 9:27 before I ate the fruit, the parade. It wouldn't have made sense. I'm Elohim. I live forever. I live forever. I don't even have any understanding of that. As of the point on the unashamed wants to die. You couldn't tell me that before I ate the parade. Y'all got it?
Yes, sir.
I don't even find the right way you could have told him that. Not only in his estate, he came into a better concept, but after he had fallen. So now we look at as it is upon the unashamed wants to die, moot. After this, mashpat. That's why Yahuwah had to come sin. He had to come sin, and then we understood being vanished out and kept away from for the rest of your days. So it's not hard for us to understand if you believe the book. All you got to do is tell me when he came back in. When did grace and mercy exist under the Torah that allowed him to come back in? So we understood it in Barashit. Isn't that right? In the beginning, these were the names. Right? And he called. Isn't that right? And it was in Bamarbah. And these are the words. After that, you got judgment coming. So we got opportunity now to come back, and they were saying a sin, rewrite history. Well, let me say, I don't know how you're going to rewrite history. History's already been done, but we're looking to write where we have a better future. How about that? That rewrite history stuff. I don't want to say rewrite history if it was written wrong. But if it's already been done, it happened, you can't rewrite that. Right? But we can correct it. We can do some corrective measures, make sure we got a better future. So I just want to make sure I understand what I'm reading. Y'all got it? All right. So this is where we're at. We lost that estate. So that's the purpose of having a redeemer. At the book of Yochanan 17:1. And I'll come back over to the book of Yehuda 1. Listen, chapter 1, thinking about verse 3. Listen.
These Dabarim spake Yahusha and lifted up his eyes to Shamayim and said,
What did he say?
Abba, the hour is come.
What happened?
Kabul thy being, that thy being may also kabul thee.
So what happened?
As thou hast given him power over all Basar, that he should give eternal Kai to as many as thou hast given him. And this is Kai eternal, that they may know thee, the only Amat Elohim, and Yahushua HaMashiach, whom thou hast sent. I have kabul thee on the Araz.
What happened?
I have finished the work which thou gavest me to do.
And what happened?
And now, O Abba, kabul thou me with thine own self,
What like what?
with the kabul which I had with thee before the Araz was.
So if he asking for him to do that, which tell him in the state, something changed. Something changed. So I had to look at him to get an understanding that something changed. He didn't say, give me what I already had. he asked him to put him back somewhere where he was before, which tell me this is something I need to be asking for. I'm trying to get back to an estate I had before these white people.
That's right.
Before I came into contact with the Latins,
That's right.
the Greeks, with the Mizraim, that
right.
they called the Egyptians. I got an estate I had before that. All my history writing they're gonna give me, it's gonna be Mizraim writings, it's gonna be Latino writing, Latin writing, it's gonna be Greek writing, white philosophy. I ain't gonna win. It's gonna be French. It's gonna have some European dialect on it that by the time I get it, it's gonna be twisted up.
That's right.
And by the time I look at it, the only thing I'm gonna think that's gonna be definite is here. Only definite right they're gonna give me is here. Anything I talk about other than that gonna seem kind of foreign. I live here, I was raised here, my mother's from here, her mother was here, her father from here. So I'm pretty much go with what they give me here. Everybody done played me around and thrown me around, they gave me this book. Hello, and told me I was an American. Hello, they wouldn't tell me I was Elohim. Isn't that right? You had to rear me different. You had to feed me different. You had to treat me different. Right? They wouldn't tell me that. That's not important to y'all, is it? So now we're trying to come back and try to reestablish something, even just based from Titus 1 and 4. And he called him his being after the common Amunah, Yehuda. They call it Jude, Yehuda, 1 and 1. 1 and 3, I think he left off there. Should have been Nephi for something, am I correct? 1 and 3? Listen.
Beloved, when I gave all diligence to write unto you
To do what?
of the common salvation,
See that? Right back to common. Ain't that right? Everybody say got the same thing. That makes sense. And we supposed to have the same mind, same judgment, same shafet, mashpat. Then that would only tell we had to have the same information, which means everybody should have been saved. Y'all got it? So salvation is as rare as people that made it. He called it common. Everybody saved got it. So now we should be working and contending for this. Listen what he told you.
it was needful for me
To do what?
write unto you
To do what?
and exhort you
That you do what?
should not that ye should earnestly contend for the Amunah
Which was what?
once delivered unto the Kodash.
So that's what you ought to be fighting for. Instead of fighting each other and disassembling yourself, he said you need to be trying to fight for the Amunah, for the Yeshua, which was shared by many. Isn't that right? That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get this salvation. We're trying to get the same thing. They have a lot of times y'all hear me talk about how they view things, because it's that important. We look at these people. These are people in your book that were written either one or two things. They had a relationship or they faltered. So we're looking at people that faltered to make sure we don't repeat the same action. We're looking at people that had a relationship to make sure we create that same functionality. That's what you got to do, right? If you're going to do it, anybody going to take on or do flight, it's already kind of been patterned how to flight from weight to speed to fuel, everything. That's already been designed. So anybody going to repeat the same action going to do pretty much the same thing. That's what it's going to be predicated on people that previously flown. Y'all got it? So I'm looking at people that caught a flight and made it with Mr. Yahuwah. So my salvation is predicated on me following these same people. We talk about losing the state. You don't know who you were before you took on this form. So now we're trying to go back and we're trying to read about, we're trying to reconstruct and go back. They do it all the time. They go get a dinosaur bone. That thing on them built the whole body. One bone. They got height and teeth. How you got teeth from a bone? But that's what they do, though. They go reconstruct it. It's all imaginary.
Yep.
It's whatever they can create in their mind. I'm not trying to create something in my mind. I'm trying to go back and reestablish where he already sat. Right? He told me not to remove the old landmark. Right? It's already been set. So I'm not trying to change that. The boundaries been set. They were taught that when they put things, you weren't supposed to move the rebound. You weren't supposed to move the boundaries. That's the same thing we were taught on. We can't go beyond. When they went to Balak, he said, Balak would give me his house full of silver and gold. I can't do what? Or less. That's right, because there were boundaries set. So people come in now, you know what they'll do? In the book, talk about the scant measure, which was?
Barely sufficient.
And you know, I got members here that got scant measure. They're doing nothing, so preacher, shut up and leave me alone. It's bad because the book got you. Because the only thing got you, you got people that came along and told you I can't do more or less. Boundaries been set. Hello?
Yes, sir.
But you know, people, it's bad, and I say this because several of you have done it. from in that room in there, in him, and on that camera, you've gotten comfortable. You forgot what you came in for. You let other stuff come in now, and you sat in this disguise before you. You don't see it, and you don't lost your heart. Because the whole purpose of everybody coming here should have been so you could be saved. But when you start emboldening yourself into other things, or start grafting a lot of other things in, it's going to take something from you. It's going to take something. We have sometime at the office, down the job. We'll be watching TV, doing something, computers just shut down. Stuff just freeze up. Know what they have? It's somebody else done locked on the Wi-Fi. You know what they do? It slow the speed down. Don't you know every time you go get with someone, get with somebody and start making commitment, it's going to slow your Wi-Fi down. And you ain't going to communicate it well with it because you got too many other obligations. Everybody can't handle a whole lot of stuff. Some people just good to do one thing and be good. And like somebody called me and said, you busy, you doing something? I said, I'm doing 4 things. I said, I was doing 3 for you, called, but it's 4 now. I said, if I can operate, I can do it. I had to pay for some stuff today. I had two different stores on the phone call me. I told them, you hold on, let me go and pay them. You done had me on hold, get through. They were trying to figure it out. I said, done that, what you got? And while they were doing that, I was still working. They were confused, but it didn't confuse me. I'm used to doing it. It just comes from who I am, who my hobby is. You know what I'm saying? He never got that thing completed if he couldn't do but one thing. But some people, they do good, just stay focused, just do one thing, you're going to mess up. Isn't that right? Everybody don't have the same gift.
That's right.
Ain't the same barack, but at the end of the day, we try to make sure we get it right.
Yes, sir.
But I have a lot of y'all, you done committed, you get yourself caught in too many other things before you know it. You'll look at order get broken.
Yeah.
Y'all know his order?
Yeah.
All right, I tell you, there's a lot of stuff. Y'all get here. I know some of y'all hate me, but it's in your book. The book said written in your Torah that you hated me. What was the reason?
Without a cause.
I know it was a reason. That is a reason. Not a cause, a reason too. You got to have a reason to do something. No reason is a reason. Hello? It's still a reason. You still fulfill the book. Isn't that right? I mean, it ain't nothing. Yes, it is. It's always something. Ain't that right? People just say it ain't nothing.
Right.
I hate you for no reason. That's just you common sense. How can I just hate you for no reason? I just don't like you. There ain't no reason. That is a reason. I don't know where you get it from. It is a reason. It's just a dumb reason. Isn't that right? It's not a legitimate reason, but it's a reason.
Right.
When you come in, it ain't cause you commit guitar, because you're a liar. I just don't like you. Without a cause. Isn't that right? You really don't have a real charge in it, but it's the fact that it is a reason. Otherwise, you wouldn't hate him. Hello? And then he went to tell you that you hate him, you hate his Abba also. Showing that close connection. Isn't that right? That close connection of the being and the Abba being one. Isn't that right? You can't have one without the other. Let's look at this lost estate for a second. Live in the book of Abram, did that make him feel better? Abram. Let's say 2 and 5. Let's see what I want. Listen. Hebrews, they call it 2 and 5. Listen to the book.
For unto the Malachi hath he not put in subjection the arats to come, whereof we speak.
See that? Unto the Malachi has he not put in his messengers. They're called angels. Listen what happened. He have not put in subjection.
Hath he not put in subjection the arats to come, whereof we speak?
What happened?
But one in a certain Malchum testified, saying,
What did he say?
What is Ish?
There.
Thou art mindful of him,
Or
the Ben of Ish, that thou visitest him.
that's something. Can y'all believe that? You know, Yaakov, he got kind of jittery, kind of worried about how Laban was when how he had treated him. And he saw he wasn't favorable toward him, didn't have the con toward him. And he got ready to go. Anybody remember what happened to him? God, that's tight. Let's see what 31 and 1 says. Other book of Barashit. Let's see that one. See if it's 31 and 1. Barashit, they call Genesis. Listen to the book.
And he heard the Dabarim of Laban's Beni,
And what
saying,
happened?
Jacob hath taken away all that was our Abba's, and of that which was our Abba's hath he gotten all this Kabul.
What happened?
And Jacob beheld the countenance of Laban, and behold, it was not toward him as before. And Yahuwah said unto Jacob,
You said what did Recall say?
and Yahuwah said unto Jacob,
What?
return unto the land of thy Abbas, and to thy kindred, and I will be with thee,
And you'll do what now?
and I will be with thee. And Jacob sent and called Rachel and Leah.
That's true. That's true. 'Cause I was just kind of listening when he was asked about, about the Ben Ish, the son of man. He want to know what was about that he'll visit him. I was trying to look at, he had an Abba too. The fact that he'd come down here and visit him. What was it about him that he'd come down here and visit him? At the 26th chapter of that same book. 26 and 1 Barashit. Well, I mean, let's just think about it. From reading it like that, and from a Christian perspective, that seems like he does it for everybody. If you're a man, he'll do it for you. Listen to the book.
And there was a famine in the land, beside the first famine that was in the Yamim of Abraham. And Yasakat went unto Abimelech, Malach of the Philistines, unto Gerar. And Yahuwah appeared unto him and said, Go not down into Mizraim.
What did Yahuwah do now?
Appeared
He
unto
sent a
him.
letter?
Appeared unto him. And said, Go not down into Mizraim. Dwell in the land which I shall tell thee of.
And what you gonna do?
Sojourn in this land,
And what you gonna be
and
doing?
I will be with thee, and I will barak thee. For unto thee and unto thy seed I will give all these countries, and I will perform the oath which I shabbat unto Abraham thy Abba, and I will make thy seed to multiply as the kukabim of Shamayim,
What happened?
and I will give unto thy seed all these countries, and in thy seed shall all the nations of the Arat be barak.
Why?
Because that Abraham obeyed my voice and kept my charge, my commandments, my statutes, and my Torah.
See? Not only did they know that he visited the iniquity of the Abbas unto the Benin, they also looked at the Barak that came down from the
That's
Abba.
right.
So we started listening to this. I mean, come on. Where are you going with this? He said once said in a certain place, he was looking and want to know what was Ish. He want to know what was even the Ben of Ish. That he was saying, let's see what he said again at 2 and 5, Habarim. They call Hebrew. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
I mean, I'm just reading, I'm doing what you're doing. I'm trying to find out where their visitation at. Then I want to find out what's this connection with this visitation. Is everybody getting these visitations? You got what I'm saying? Is everybody getting these visitations?
No.
That's what I want to find out. Let's see what he said, 2 and 5. Listen to the book.
For unto the Malachi hath he not put in subjection the Arats to come,
Listen.
whereof we speak. But one in a certain Malchum testified, saying, What is Ish, that thou art mindful of him,
Or,
the Ben of Ish, that thou visitest him?
see that? That's what he want to know. So I want to know, what was Abraham? The reason he visited him. Huh? That's right, as a friend, companion. Makes sense that Abraham, that he would visit. If you look at even these people, they were put in a designated place. How hard is it to be with him if you where he at? Hello? Well, I mean, the apostle proved that. They were with him everywhere he went. And they're right. You take the same journey he took, you'll be with him. He'll be with you. A lot of times people make stuff almost, I mean, it's just hard to put, but let's just be honest. How hard was it for Yasakar to be with him? He was minded to go somewhere, wasn't he? But what was he told? Why? Well, and he told you why. Because Abraham. Because when they asked the question, he said someone asked in a certain place, he won't know what was it. Well, Abraham believed. He Aman. And he accounted him that for Sadiq. So it made sense for him to come and give a visitation to Benin. So we're just going back listening, just based on what he said. I'm trying to get a connection. What was it that he favored Abraham? That's all I want to know, because he asked it. Because we were trying to find, why was it he favored Ish? Or even the Benima Ish, or the Bena Ish. Why? He talk about, didn't he say one said in a certain place? What would you be saying in that? In Mizraim? Or you'll be somewhere you see the action happening. When you'll question when I see it happening. Right? When I become novice, see that he actually listens, he follows this man. Huh? They can see that this man actually spake with and dealt with this man. Hello? See if that's the say Yehukanan 11:47. Other one see if it's Yehukanan 12. 12 and 30. So that's what I want. Listen to the book.
Then gathered the Rosh Kohanim and the Pharisees and a council and said, what do we? For this Ish doth many miracles. If we let him thus alone, all Anashim will aman on him. And the Romans shall come and take away both our Malchum and nation.
We heard that before. Y'all ain't heard that before? When you heard that? So now you got a little deeper understanding what happened. Why it's so important for Yehuda to come up and sin. Well, who wouldn't believe on somebody that come along and start taking down people? Well, let me tell you something. A lot of times, y'all don't understand why people have been taken down over a course of time, or our people. They've been resistant against rule, that spake out against or prevail against them and beat them in court system. They had to take them down. And a lot of times, you didn't know why people like us took them down. Because they looked at the fact, if we don't, they're going to come and take everything from us. Because you can't afford to keep having this uprising. Why you think even when Musa was born, it was a decree to kill all of them? Why not a decree to kill no one of them, kill all of them? If you got all the kids, they told you, hey man, you know what? You were born on a special moon. At a special time. I need to wipe out everybody because I don't need you. If you the one, I don't need nobody else thinking they the one. Because they were born during the same period of time. So it's just better wipe all of them out.
Right.
But now, if we hand over the one they're looking for, and they see we're in agreement too that we don't want to be harmed and we don't want to lose our little place space we got in company with white people, and we'll give them more, then they'll let you live. That's how you lost the fight. Yeah. There's no way possible they can wipe out all of us.
That's right.
It's just nowhere earthly possible.
That's right.
It's not even conducive for them to even do it.
That's right.
They need us. They need you for medical reasons. They need you for natural reasons. They need you for fighting reasons. They need you more than you think. White people got you thinking you need them. White people need you.
That's right.
They don't want to hear it, just being honest. Our people thought that taking on to believe you've been less important. But that makes sense. I don't need you to find it important because you do, you're going to realize you Elohim.
That's right.
And it's crazy teaching when people tell it to you. But they put a lot of time and work and effort in degrading you in their books, in their movies, dumbing you down in comedies. You got to put on a dress. You're going to be funny. You got to do some homosexual, one quick scene. You ain't around kids that just do something. Homosexual for whatever reason. I need to just put this in here. I need a black actor to do it. They say, well, white actors do it and still keep their credibility.
Yeah.
Chevy Chase can go do something homosexual and nobody say he a sissy.
Nope.
Jim Carrey, nobody gonna say a sissy. So as a black man do it, man, he a faggot.
Yep.
No, he was a faggot. He said, no, I ain't no faggot. You know what I'm saying? You an actor. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be credit right. Man, you a sissy. They'll never say that when a white one do it. That's true. Cause white people can do it, it be entertaining, funny, and still keep their dignity. Jim Carrey say, I'm not finna act like a buffoon. Nobody think Jim Carrey a buffoon, even though he's a lunatic.
Right.
Nicolas Cage is a nut. Have any of y'all ever seen a real interview with Nicolas Cage? A retard.
That's right.
Well, all black and a ring. Listen, the man is a complete fool. He ain't got 5 good sentences he can put out his mouth that makes sense. Listen, you will be blown away. He's acting when he's acting.
Yeah, that's right.
He is a natural born retard. Y'all watch these people, see for yourself. When I'm telling you he acting, he really acting. He's nothing like no character he play. That's why you always play something stupid or something blowing away or something stupid or something ghost or something. The man ain't got common sense at all. Yeah. Y'all get a chance, just look at one of the interviews and see how much sense he got. Real retard. Still got credibility. Still want to look at Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
Man, Iron Man.
Yeah.
Cracker done woke up in somebody's bed and done broken their house on dope.
That's right.
Man got so many dope charges, ridiculous.
Yep. That's
Man,
right.
a walking pharmacy got so much crack up in his system.
That's right.
Man, still get top ranking stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, TV show. Look, what's the other boy? He got AIDS. They had to wind up taking him out just to throw y'all. Man, still getting paid.
Charlie Sheen.
They really had the Charlie Sheen. Charlie HIV. Yeah, right. Charlie Seaman. Messed them up. And listen, these white boys still get famous. How many folks? Everybody made joke by what's the boy, Magic Johnson, with the one. How many comedians out here making jokes about him? Charlie Sheen having AIDS. That's a serious matter.
That's right.
Serious matter. They don't play with these white boys. These white boys gone. They don't play with these white boys. It's the niggas they play with because you ain't got no self-respect. I need to keep degrading you, lowering you down so you don't ever see yourself in a better light. Everybody tear you down. The women tear you down. Just like how Shamsun got tore down, used a woman.
Yep.
You don't want to hear that the truth.
Nope. That's right.
Everybody working. Even the black woman, they done got her to side buying to the same height.
Yep.
If she want to keep living, keep existing, she got to help tear you down too.
That's right.
I push y'all men to try to get out here and try to work, elevate
right.
yourself and create something, and have something for yourself. Y'all know, it ain't every one of y'all. They know the truth though. The black woman is afraid of the black man because she know when he get his estate, he gonna take charge.
Take charge. That's right.
They know good well. But the women don't want no man to take charge.
They don't. Mm-mm.
They want a friend and a kickaboo.
That's right.
Let me go, don't bother me, leave me alone. I ain't gonna do it.
That's right.
I tell you, I don't want to watch nothing stupid. Even if I'm gonna go to sleep, I get them up. What you gonna watch? What you gonna watch?
That's
On
right.
nothing stupid on my TV might be
That's
in my
right.
dream. Get out of my dream. I mean, wake up apologizing all night or something. Why no man have some foolish stuff on down there? Down there apologize, buying roses, all that old fools in can. What you watch on my TV before I go to sleep?
That's right.
You think I'm wake up shit just hit that volume? That's too quiet. What you doing? I don't know everything going on. I'm
That's
asleep.
right.
I don't need no one else. Have that junkie sleep, man. Wake up. I be just crying
That's
and whining
right.
around.
That's right. That's
Sorry
right.
for everything. Hit a little feeling you ever had. That's not true. And I help make it. It's true. Yeah, man, play. I'm a man, man. I got time all that stuff.
That's right.
She know what it is. Ain't that right?
Yes, sir.
Come on, get romance. What? Man, 25 years, I get naked.
That's right. Yes, sir.
Ain't that right? I get naked.
That's right.
Get through all that stuff. Get through that. Come on, you don't bet around, gonna lose some time.
That's right.
Get me heated up, then bam, there you go. All right, take care. Take care. All right, take care. Get you in the morning.
That's right.
Catch you later on.
That's right. Yes, sir.
It kind of like you got a car, the engine running hot, you fired up, you better hurry up and go where you going.
That's
That
right.
thing been running. Blow the radiator.
That's right.
Y'all all right? Goodness. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Now, you don't start lying. Yeah, I'm out. You're out. She been quick. Man, woman just be long for the ride.
That's right. That's right.
And you playing around there and throwed you back all that, tore all up, sprung out the spleen. Woman again, she keep her right here.
Yep.
I just went.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, mess you up.
That's right.
These women know, listen.
That's right.
They know these women got that, they'll beat you down that mental.
That's right.
They'll play, they make you think whatever they want you to think. They know the hell, they sit around, they play around, oh yeah, they can. They make you think whatever they want you to think. Don't think y'all in here, don't think they want to, how many women know I ain't lying? Look at these women here, look at their hand, raise your hand up so you can see. Raise them up high so they can see I ain't lying. They make you think whatever they want you to think.
Yep.
Like, come on here and get nigga, let's go.
That's right.
You gotta buy them funny clothes. Here you go.
That's right.
I get a couple of leads, throw it right. Get 2 leads. Bam! Hey, pump, I'll get 2 leads, let roll. It worked in the gun. 2 leads. Isn't that right? 2 leads, that's all you need. Isn't that right? Goodness, man, everybody all right?
Yes, sir.
I didn't know that. Maybe we'll beat you out thinking.
That's right.
That's the truth. Folks beat you out thinking. I tell people in the time, I tell everybody anyway. What's going to outlast and beat all that right now, you got to have substance. That's just being honest. Substance going to beat. Don't get me wrong. Everybody want to climax and do what they do. At the end of the day, you ain't got no substance. You can go do that with a hoe on the street.
That's right.
You can go get a pimp, jiggle, go get a vibrator. Yep. He ain't going to do no more. You get one, go 2-3 minutes, hour. He ain't going to do but tap something.
Yep.
Yeah.
Get in that mirror, that body heat up and leaking, and you got to go down and explain how you got that acid between your legs. Ain't that right? Folks know what's wrong with you.
That's right.
That's the truth, though. People need to know that you need substance.
That's right.
Over time, you got to have some substance. Know why you with somebody or why you got them. Why you need somebody, like some people, they need somebody so folks don't be looking at them, they by themselves, think something wrong with them. Nobody think that wrong with you. We know something wrong with you. You thinking folks talking about folks think, nobody thinking folks know something wrong with you. But you can't worry about what people think. You need to know yourself. You don't have to get nobody to define you. You define yourself. You can get somebody to compliment you. A lot of people don't do that. People just go get whatever they can get. Well, ain't about getting what you get what you can get what you like. That's just being honest. You go somewhere and just buy something and get it. I get what I like. I ain't got time. I ain't gonna go to no restaurant and just be, give me something. Not I'm finna pay for it.
That's right. That's right.
You don't give me what I eat. You know, I just got you something. You ain't just get it for me.
That's right.
I get what I like, and I'm gonna go somewhere. I don't go get something because it's set up on a wall for sale. Set it to somebody else.
That's
I don't
right.
want it. It don't fit me. I don't want it.
That's right.
That's being honest. Listen, I work hard, man. I work hard, man. I do a lot. I multitask. I burn more brain power than some folks gonna burn all the strength in the world they got. At the end of the day, I'm gonna get what I want in life. I'm gonna have to pay for it. I'm gonna have to live. I might well get myself something. I usually let folks take everything from me.
That's right.
That's the truth. I get me something I like.
That's right.
I ask my tell on that. They say, yeah, man, all that money for a car, man, I just get me anything. All I do is get you the A to B. That's the truth. I said, but the way you feel when you get there. The way you feel when you get it. You get out like that, man. I ain't got time for that fools, man. I ain't got no time to jump up there and pop something on my hood and run, dive in the car right quick and mash the gas. Man, I ain't got time for no fools like that, man. I get that thought I had in there, I got to go, man.
That's right.
Putting no gas, not me. If somebody be standing, somebody better red like me. You probably, I just look at and say, they ain't me. They ain't me. That's the truth. I ain't got time, man. Shoot. You do, listen, and like I say, you do what you can do, you do better. Then you just need to do something so you can start doing better. I'm Elohim. Elohim ain't gonna be plugging.
That's right.
I ain't right. I don't know what they folks doing, man. I ain't give me something. I get shoot. You who went? Look at him. They had an ass over there. They had plenty of ass around. He said, man, give me that ass in about on roll.
That's right.
Man, I'm part of brand new ass. That thing.
That's right.
Ain't nobody been on this ass. That's the truth, did it?
That's right.
Who's anybody roll that ass? Roll that thing over one time. Brand new ass.
That's right.
Man got what he liked.
That's right.
That wasn't the only ass in Jerusalem.
That's right.
Plenty of asses around now. Man said that new ass. Man, play that thing over him. Play that thing over him. Bro, the ass, look, folks throwing lead. They like, you see that?
That's right.
Folks throwing stuff down in front of him.
Yes, sir.
He the camera on the ass, down the ass. Man, get that thing out of him, man. Get that thing out of him. Get what you like.
That's right.
That's right.
That's the truth.
Yes, sir.
Man, why the man ain't go back there and build an apartment? Man go back there and build mansions.
Yeah.
Man, building mega. That's how we do it. Folks gotta, oh, we can't have that. We gotta look all broke. We ain't gotta do that. No, man, listen. Yeshayahu seen it. Man, was glory. They want to hold it glorious in his appearance.
That's right. Yes, sir.
Why far we think we gotta have the least and the touchdown? Man, don't be worried about nothing. No. Listen, they gonna come. Yahuwah had to pay for all this.
That's right.
I got to show it off. Ain't that right? Man, he got to show it off. He had paid for it. He done put all this in it to do nothing to show. Man, sit in a city. Listen, everything blinking. And they done got me down here and nigga tell me I can't wear a necklace. Nigga, I can't do nothing. I can't wear a name brand shoe. Man, sit here showing his feet off and everything. Yeah. Man, got to go pull that thing. Look at them foot.
That's right. That's right.
Stand on them niggas. Look at that. Back that thing up. Brand new ass.
That's right.
I don't know what these folk doing. Boy, yeah, struggle. If I'm gonna struggle, the man, you know, Yahushua struggle. Yeah, he had to get some help. That's why the man had to help him pick it up and carry it. Man, struggle. You think he struggled so he ain't have nothing? Nah, man, he's struggling. I struggle, I can have something.
That's right.
What? Then the man, nigga, nobody struggling, don't we?
That's right.
Putting everything you got behind it. Well, that's what he done. Look what he got. They ain't struggling no more, is it?
Nope.
So what you struggling for? You can keep struggling?
No, sir.
Y'all gotta get rid of that mindset, man. These folks done messed us up. Always the cracker don't control no more than what you let him.
That's right.
That cracker only real cause we let him. He ain't real to everybody, just to us.
That's right.
We done gave man all this authority, his power. We done gave all this ability. All he done did is use it on us. His own don't even respect him. He don't do it to his own. He only use it on you. Got y'all scared to have some, scared to work together, build something. Cause you think the white man ain't nothing. No more than what you making.
That's right.
Y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Shoot, man, I just gotta get y'all minded. That's probably another. They don't mess y'all. I don't hold y'all too long. I don't know. God almighty. I just had some folk with a mind. Goodness, but we want to have some. Get you a new ass.
That's right.
Isn't that right? Lang on them.
That's right.
Isn't that right?
That's right.
You think about that thing. Isn't that right?
That's right.
What you think that Casatore said he came with a new ass? That's a new one. What, you talking about a new one? It be tight. I think it did touch it cold. Britt, my baby Britt, she had made me something cold. I don't know what she put in it. It tastes a little funny, but let it work. Britt, what you put in there, Britt? Britt got me. I don't know what Britt put in that thing. Cause I don't usually be like this. How many of y'all said we blame it on Britt tonight? How many of y'all are hard, Miss Yahuwah? Hey, Britt. Well, it's just time for us to get ourselves minded on getting back to our state. Y'all got me? That's the whole thing. Getting back to our state. And this is something they need us to do too. They need you to be poor people.
Yeah.
Y'all know what happened when you become poor people?
Do anything.
That's how they became rich. That's what you learn about Yahushua. So all you gotta do is start watching the parallel. How did you receive the book? Talk about you receiving the riches. How did you get it? You think that Mizraim were rich when we left that Layla? Couldn't have been. We left with their stuff.
That's right.
See, y'all don't realize wealth don't work. It has been a system created where everybody can be wealthy. It got to come from somewhere. The same. All we've been doing the whole time, y'all didn't know we were swapping stuff. We didn't come. So Mr. Yahuwah made some new gold for us. Mizraim created that gold. See, all we were doing is just like Aharon showed you. All we were doing was melting it down, cause you're trying to take the inscriptions off of it. If these crackers would have told you the truth, you'll see that's your gold.
Yeah.
So when Aharon, I'm curious, that calf, he brought out Mizraim? The olive, what? So how exactly did he make it?
The gold, he melted
He
it down.
took their gold, melted it down, and he made the image. White man came up, showed these niggas a bar, and wrote some numbers on it. Had the white man go into America. Tell me the same gold that came from over there that they took. This is Mizraim, and they took gold that we've had and they melted it down and made bars and coins and showed it back to you and put a white man face on it, and now you say it's his. So let me see. In the 22nd chapter of the book of Matthew, they asked Yahushua about paying tribute tax money. What did he ask them?
Whose superscription?
So you telling me that money was already created, new money with his face on it? You telling me currency didn't come around to Caesar came? You had Caesar Augustus, you had Julius Caesar, you had how many Caesar done came along there?
That's right.
So you telling me that money already created with Caesar paid before he got here? Or you created when he became in rule? That you took from other people and you melted down and you made the inscriptions. If y'all would have become conscious. If you came conscious, stop and letting somebody show you something. So all I want to know, how did Aharon, where did it come? Where did the calf come from? He told you what I did. I tossed it into the heat, into the furnace, and the furnace did it. When it melted down, then I shaped it. And I formed it. And when I brought it out, this is what it is. He couldn't have thrown it in there and the calf came out. He had to put it in and melt down what they already had, the necklace. Pick me up, 32, right quick. Ooh, all I should move. Isn't that right? And these the names. Ooh. Shemut, they call Exodus. So I can get out of him. 32. 32. 1, then we'll play down 17. Listen.
And when the arm saw that Mushah delayed to come down from the Har,
What happened?
the arm gathered themselves together unto Aharon
What did they do?
and said unto him,
What did they say?
Up,
Do what?
make us Elohim,
Make us Elohim? Make us gods?
which shall go before us. For as for this Mushah, the Ish that brought us up out of the land of Mizraim, we wot not what is become of him.
What happened?
And Aharon said unto them,
What did he say unto them?
break off the golden earrings.
Just break the one we brought out.
Break off the golden earrings, which are in the ears of your Ashah.
I know that fat lady got a cow in her. Tell her to get it. They just took, what did they take?
Break off the golden earrings,
So they had calf earrings on. What else?
which are in the ears of your Shah,
And
of your Beni, and of your Banuth, and
Listen.
bring them unto me.
what happened?
And all the arm break off the golden earrings, which were in their ears, and brought them unto Aharon.
And what happened?
And he received them at their hand, and fashioned it with a graving tool.
See that? He fashioned it with a graving tool. It was a tool he used to make that to form that image. If you take gold and you heat gold up in gold milk, gold will get hot enough, it'll liquefy.
That's right.
So then you got to take something that'll push it and construct it, and you can form it till you can get it where it can hold a shape, and then you can take it out and cool it. So it's a tool you use to do that. Listen.
After he had made a molten calf, and they said, these be our Elohim.
See that? That's what he did. Took off their necklaces, took off their earrings, and he made this golden calf. The Eat Cracker took your necklace, took your rings, took your stuff out from the Mashkan, which they'll call the temples, and they took your stuff and they melted it down, and that's how they got no bars. Those the same bars they done took from other people that took from you. And all these people do when they get it, you melt it down and you change it. And that's how you keep moving around and you stamp it. Let me tell you, how many of you watched cowboy movies years ago? You know what people used to do? They had calves.
Brand them.
Brand them. You know, then they had people that would go around, they'd be called cattle rustlers.
Cattle rustlers, that's right.
So cattle rustlers would come in and steal your cow. Only problem with it is you got a brand on them.
Yep.
So they will come along and make a brand that will cross over your brand, and it will look a totally different brand.
Yep,
Same cows.
that's right.
Now you come through and look, and you say, man, no, my cow, look. Well, let's look at the brand.
That's right.
Look at the brand. That's not your cow. Now you keep going and looking because you're looking for the brand. You don't realize I changed your brand. See, these white people, the only reason I'm having to tell y'all this, because I can see you stuck in derision when it really comes down to looking at where you at and why you in the situation you in, because you believe everything they told you and you really have no depth of perception. Realize you've been played on every end. Everybody's played you. Your job plays you, your friends play you, your family play you. People don't want to deal with reality, because once you deal with reality, then you deal with responsibility. You got to go get it. That's the truth. You know what's going to happen. You got to go and get your stuff. You know what they're going to take from you and what you got to do. And you're going to be willing to put your life on the line for it. You ain't ready to die for it.
That's right.
That white man ready to die for your stuff.
Yep,
I don't know how about ready to die for my stuff.
that's right.
I'm ready to kill somebody for my stuff.
That's right.
So you don't want my stuff, do you? How you going to kill me about my stuff? We'll talk about it. Now, how man going to route up and take your car from you? Your car. Well, how man took your land? Let that man have that car then.
That's right. Yep,
How a man take your wife?
that's right.
How a woman take your, listen, the white woman came and took your husband. The white man came and took your wife. They took your kids. They took your land. They took your gold. They took your information. And then you talking about killing somebody else out here black, they take your car. Or take your respect. What respect you got? What you had, you ain't even got it no more. You don't even know what belonged to you.
That's right.
Even Yahushua came down and he said it, he cried about it.
That's right.
Because he said, you don't even know what belonged to you.
That's right.
The man cried, he sobbed because he said, you don't know what belonged to you. How can I? They changed the brand. The man realized he said, if you even know in this Yom the things that belong to you, he knew you do something. He said, now it's been hid from you. Pick me up 1934 Ori, y'all. Y'all don't like stuff like this, do you?
Love it.
See me in 1936. I try to get y'all out of here. I done went all off and done lost stuff. Let me finish this so I can get y'all out of here. I was not trying to hold y'all long. Wait a minute. Oh, right about time. Let me let y'all go early. You who are willing. Hope Mr. Yahuwah gonna give me some people. They'll come in with a better mindset. They want to really, really conscious about their, situation. Really about changing their situation. I know some of y'all hear, oh yeah, I'm serious. I know. You're real serious. Just can't work together. Just can't make nothing happen. It's gonna take something to do something. You ain't leave Mizraim broke. He knew you needed something. I'm trying to set y'all the same way. You had to leave him with something. I ain't got, as long as I got the shirt on my back. I know that's the way a nigga leave. He already told you how. You know when Adon left the gun, how much money he had, Boston? How much gold? Silver? You know what he told me he was gonna have to do when he left that Boston? Sweater brown. That's what happened when you ain't got no money. You know they love Mizraim. Y'all remember had to work by that sweater? You know when they went through, they wanted something, they told the folk, we could pay for it. See, you gonna have to break that Adam syndrome. I ain't got no time to break my back, I leave him. Pay for what I want. That's the difference between Adam and when they love Mizraim. When you get redeemed, they ain't do no back breaking. You know the difference when they left? Huh? Everybody was stacked. They told the people they came through, said, listen, we can pay for whatever we need, baby. Ain't asking you for nothing, nigga. You know that tight nigga walk up and slap you with a stack of gold. Nigga, what? Slap your teeth out your mouth with that brick. You don't want your junk. I'll just slap you dead in your mouth. That's the first time you know about gold teeth. You slap the nigga in their mouth. What? Nigga, I'll buy that little junk.
That's right.
Isn't that right? He told, what's I told him? Listen, for 600,000 people, how much stuff you got?
Good.
That man left out with 600,000 people. So you got to get food for you, for them, and for the cattle, for the dog. They was stacked. Mr. Yahuwah showed me, I'm telling you, I know how to work this thing out. Y'all niggas will leave him broke. Wherever you going, you got to trade to get to these places. Nobody going to let you go through their house, man. You got to pay. How they going to get through them places you ain't got no money? I tell you, you can't come through here. And the rest, you got to fight them.
Yeah.
Y'all don't want to hear it. It's in your book. After the white man gave you the book, the Tom Smith daughter is in your book. Tell them to rip all that out that book and just read Jesus Well. Because everybody that let them through, they fought. They ain't go around another way. I ain't got but one way to go. Y'all understand the man told me I can't defer from the old path. Hello?
Yeah.
Where am I go? They ain't had no choice. I got to come through. Now you let me through, I'll give you some. I slap him out that brick of gold. Or you know what come with that. Hello?
Yeah.
They don't want to talk about it. It's in your book though. Now I tell people, let's get these books. Give me 80 copies of Harry Potter. These folks not serious. Find me a price on 80 copies of Harry Potter. These folks not serious. Y'all ain't serious. So I'm telling you, what I'm saying, I can confirm. The man had a problem with me not knowing what belonged to me. The man said something belonged to me, and he cried because he was so sad the fact I didn't know it. How you read this book and you don't say him why? Why was he crying? Good, innocent, sweet Jesus. 1936. Oreo. I'm talking about my hope. So when Abraham had to go get Luke, where he bought his stuff at? Where the pawn shop was? Already had it. Already had training people up. Let me tell you what the problem is. White people give you a title anytime you stamp. White people, when they stamp to resist their government, well, they patriots. They're real constitutionalists. Huh? They Paul Revere and all these other people. All this stuff they peel up, they name them. So they never name white people terrorists no matter what they do. They'll investigate to see if this could be terrorists. Never terrorists when you're going to deal with white people. White people only call white people terrorists who they just really don't like, they hate. They don't like that title on themselves. But anytime you go in and you invoke fear on people, for your own ideology, you are a terrorist. Whether you boom boom or you shoot shoot. Whether you drop a rocket or a missile, you fire plane, you drop bullet, you sir, you ma'am are a terrorist. That's all it is, to invoke fear on somebody. Terror, fear. White folk done got on. Anytime you see something wrapped on somebody's head. White man had one over his face, he had his whole head covered. Leave the Muslim, you can see his eyes and his beard. White man had all this cover all the way down his hand, we ain't seeing. Tell them to show you and tell you the Ku Klux Klan is terrorist. The skinhead. Just arresting them white boy. Was it in Georgia, Rome, Georgia? We're plotting to do something shooting up in Virginia. Right here in Rome, Georgia. They were going to start a race war. Y'all didn't hear about that? That didn't probably make the news. 3 white boys from Rome, Georgia were looking to go to Virginia for this money, and they were going to cause a race war. Them ain't terrorists? I guess they're just going to go there and do what their daddy and their mama been doing.
That's right.
I don't know what they could have did to start a race war. After everything that happened now, I don't know what they were going to do different.
That's right.
Come reading the white folks stop them, ain't because they didn't agree with it. It's just for the fact they realize if these niggas ever got to understand and realize they don't want us here. And they already been working for this race war, and they just need you not to be conscious of it, then they already know they'll lose it. These people are not crazy. They're not crazy. The people that are crazy are us. Because you just don't really think about the fact of the madness and that you're actually going through and how these people treat you. And you're comfortable with it. As long as they'll let you live and give you a tax refund, you've been struggling your whole life. The average nigga lives for a tax refund so he can pay off what they borrowed earlier in the year. The book told you what you are. The borrower is a servant to the lender. Now they got you right back to rapid refund. Nigga finna rap it some money he ain't got all year. Because he got to have it early. You done went 12 of his months broke, struggling, borrowing, lying and cheating. And now you got to go pay somebody $400, $500, $600, $1,000 now every so you can hurry up and get some money. He gonna come back and tax you again for it and beat you out of it. Now he done set up. Who are these black people that gonna rap at your money? These are white companies, white banks. They're going to still make more money off you. These are white stores. These are white designers that's going to get your money. You then learn how to circulate and take your money and not put it back in his system, but take his money and create a system that's viable and that works for you. They don't do it. I tell you, you got to do it. The same dumb, stupid stuff. Why don't you set your money up this time where you can start making something happen where something can at least work for you? He's going to use your money that he's going to give you, which is his money he tricks you out of, that you're going to get right back in his hand so he can go and he can fudge numbers and say, listen, the economy's great. February, March, April, record months, spending. Man, just ripped you November to December with Christmas. Come right back and shove some money in your hand and make you come put it right back in their pocket. That's how he beat you. George Bush opened my eyes to it. George Bush came out one time, he gave everybody $500.
Yep.
I need that $500. I need that little $5. I don't know what I did, but I just know I like $5. I need that. You know what George Bush said? They tried to give him to do a second one. They said the first one didn't work. He told them no, he wasn't doing it. He said it didn't work. He said the dummies went and paid credit card bills. Mm-hmm. They couldn't see their numbers like that. Everybody got their money, pay their debt off. Yep. America ain't designed for people not to have debt. Do you understand? That makes sense to you, sweetie? If everybody paid their debt off, the country would crash because the country is built off debt. You need servants, you need people that are connected to the system, that can't get the system, that are starving, and that are so bogged down they'll never get a breather. That's how America live off debt. They need you to create debt so they can go borrow money from your debt. Chester owed me right now $600,000 on top of the $5 million that Carrie owed me. And I don't even talk about the $17 million that she owed me. Now I can go get me Probably about 200 million just based off of them. Because they ain't the only people. Probably gonna give me $1 billion just off of them, off that debt. Because I'm gonna go and show I got these guys owe me money and they gonna pay me. Karen finna give me no $5 million. She ain't finna give me no 17 million. But I'm finna go with this illusion paper that I done created, that I done stuck there underwater on, and I'm gonna get somebody to give me some money. Now when they come and want their money, I ain't got it. But Danny supposed to be paying me too, because he owed me about 200 million. Now if you could loan me $1 billion, all Americans done, they show these numbers, is go on and borrow money off a debt that they got you to create and got you to sign off to believe. They did. They got you to buy into the illusion of a game that you owe them money. Listen, anybody know they do these business, all you gotta do is go and show notes and show people that's supposed to pay. That don't prove that people gonna pay you. That just shows somebody owe you. But with that, you can go and create new debt and more debt. How y'all think they got these $1 trillion ceilings that they got up here, $23 trillion in debt? And it's gonna keep going because they keep borrowing. They keep printing more money to put out here and keep the illusion going. Why y'all think America go to war? That's right, they gonna make money from it. You know, Congress gonna have to give you the money. They ain't gotta create it. They go and take other people's country, set their country back up and establish it on the US dollar. Y'all don't know, every country in the world use the US dollar. Everybody uses it. There's no way for you to exist. The United Nations here, how you gonna exist without the US dollar? And if you try to get away from the dollar, we gonna kill you. First of all, we've been watching you, and you ain't treating your people right either, Ken. I've been watching. Now, I'm trying to talk to you nicely and telling you now, if you keep persisting, we're going to be forced to bring troops in. Now, Ken, what are you talking to? Now he playing stupid. Let's go ahead and put some ships in the water over there. Now he gonna got to stand him. He got to try to show who bad. And I got other countries trying to talk him, saying, Cannon, listen. Calm down, Cannon. And you know how black man, he hot. Calm down is elevate. Now he look really bad on TV. Now the other countries all out, the coalition of the willing. We come in and tear that plate down and come there and rebuild that thing with the dollar. Everybody else on the back end, they gonna get their peep behind me because I'm the one initiated there. I don't went in because he got some oil. He got some oil and he got some minerals in the ground. Nobody going to take nothing from nowhere. You're only going to place that got precious metals and minerals and got stuff that you can use that can sustain you. It makes no sense to invade a country if they don't have any precious metals and they don't have any oil. Nobody's been fought. There hadn't been a war in this stuff. They didn't go to Vietnam to try to liberate nobody. They went there because you had the cocoa leaf. You went here because you had opium. This was big money. Opium was big money. There was a drug deal going on now. They made some more money off of opium, bring that stuff in, and heroin coming back in. Why y'all think these people invade? Go find a place that don't went fall and invade ain't got nothing. Huh? Just before you just had this little Iran contract, little thing, they just found what, 55 billion gallons of oil?
Oil, that's right.
Did y'all know that?
Yes, sir.
Just before this thing just kicked off before they blew this guy up, Iran just found 55 billion gallons of oil.
That's right.
55 billion gallons of oil. That's enough reason to kill somebody and start a war. Or somebody we should have been wiped out. They need Iran to fight back. Iran to fight back right now. So they have reason they can go in and take down the whole regime and get them, and they can start shipping the oil out just like Iraq. The Iraqi people should be solid. They got plenty of oil. There's no need for no U.S. funding. Listen, they have plenty of oil. They don't need nothing from the U.S. They should be well stable with a great economy going. But when somebody else owns your country, what you gonna do?
That's right.
When somebody else controlling your goods, what you gonna do? When somebody else got your military under them, what you gonna do? When somebody else help you wrote your constitution, so you can get a platform, so you get all you doing, you're gonna UN is you just get a platform. They on there, they're a puppet. They can't speak for themselves. They can't. Oh, that's cute. Get out. Talk like they done Arnold Schwarzenegger. Head to the chopper. I'm not going no darn chopper. Go the opposite way. Can't make nobody do it. They know good and well what they doing. It's all just a smoke screen. They can't make nobody go nowhere. All you ain't gonna do is shut it back down. We'll come right back in. We'll frame another war. Tell them Saddam people back in power. Ain't that right? Come back in that time and really tear them down. Don't ever believe whatever you see is what they want you to see. It ain't never the truth. Hello? Only reason I'm telling y'all this because you need to stop believing in this stuff. These people have got us in friction. All this debt is friction. They had an infection. They created this stuff. It don't exist. And you don't go with credit rating. They got the worst credit rating.
That's right.
Go find who they paid off.
That's right.
These bastards ain't never paid nobody off.
That's right.
They paid off. You had your 40 acres and a mule.
Yep.
With interest.
That's right.
I want me a new ass. I'm gonna pay that thing up too. Pay that thing up. So how many of y'all want a new ass?
That's
Let's hold on. Everybody can't get one. Let's take our time.
Take your time.
Let's cross. Someone's already got on. Some of us ain't gonna be able to get ass. Somebody got to hold off.
That's right.
Somebody gonna tell the ass, go, pow, get a new ass. No, pow, say. You good, just go. So that's being honest, ain't it? Everybody, y'all agree everybody can't get a new ass, right?
That's right.
That don't mean we're hard, being that right? Maybe somebody will break you off a little piece. How many of y'all think somebody need to go get checked at the doctor? I'm thinking that too. We'll be talking to y'all later. Come on, finish this up. Yeah, you see my view, but I'm very concerned about our state, especially for our young people coming behind us, because they don't really know. They don't know nothing. They don't know nothing. And what bad our people don't know nothing, because they never taught us nothing. People, they didn't teach us nothing. They just taught us hang in him, do the best you can do. Appreciate what you got. How many white folk you seen just appreciate what they got you hanging here? White folk don't have them conversations. Just growing up, did your friends say, hanging there, just do the best you could do. Don't worry about having that. Y'all had them conversations around the dinner table, white folk? All the niggas done have them. They still have them. White folk don't have no conversation about just being poor. Even if they poor, they ain't gonna have it.
Nope.
They rich on the trailer.
That's right.
I went to Sunday to buy that guy something to eat today. He had me, he said, pick me up some lunch. He was doing some work. I went, man, I seen a Christian Methodist hoe at the woman. Man, all her teeth were 9 feet apart from each other. And she just shaking, going, I said, this whole here's a crystal milk addict. I know. She said, have a good day. I said, long as she ain't fix the food. I said, plus, I ain't eating it anyway. I can't get that garbage. She was just, I said, ain't no way in the world that girl paying no drug screen to get in there. They'll stick them anywhere. And no, I mean, you could clearly see crystal milk. It made no sense. Nobody could have a little brain could look at this woman and think the proper condition. Crystal milk, white, trashy whore, and they'll keep them employed and they'll treat them right. All right, woman probably the manager, probably the own son.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that to say this. You don't get the opportunity chance.
We don't.
They weren't afraid to put her that drive-through, handing food back out the one. Look at it, you can hurt business. Stick them in the back somewhere nobody can't see it. White, 9 feet between every two. And she had 16 of them. It was bad. Man, she had teeth running all down here. Listen, it was bad. She had bad, just shot out. But just tell you, they'll give everybody an opportunity chance other than you. Antoine like that. You want to meet Antoine? Man, she'll mess your fro up. So we got to come on. Y'all know we got to come on. We got to preserve the young people we got. Our people, they got, now you got the corona disease out here. I used to drink Corona beer. I got that stuff a long time ago. It's from Mexico. I'm just saying, corona disease from Mexico, Mexican. Akuma Matata. Ain't that right? Y'all better do the math. Akuma Matata. Ain't that right? Ain't that Mexican? Trying to tell y'all better look out. There's a lot going on around here. There's the truth in it.
That's right.
Y'all been sitting here eating that Chinese fish and all. I had a guy in my job here. He said, he was down there with me. He told me, yeah. Oh, you the Chinese respond for all the fish. Most fish you go and y'all buying these stores, it come from China. Oh yeah, most of that stuff from China. Y'all looking on packing. You don't read. Niggas just get it. Listen, a Chinese ain't never ate no real fish. What make you think they give you some? That's why I don't eat from Dairy Queen. I can tell my kid, I said, man, you don't see me eat from no Dairy Queen. I don't even know Dairy. I used to go down. I used to live with them people. Them bastards don't eat meat. I'm not eating from nobody don't eat no meat, gonna sell me no meat. Where you get this meat from? Man, don't tell me, why would you eat the cow? The cow is your friend. He gave you milk. He is a God. Hold on for a minute. So you gonna sell him to me to eat it. That's not no cow. I'm not gonna eat it. Not from you anyway. I don't let anybody say, man, I might go get one of them blizzards. I'm not finna eat no meat.
That's right.
I know candy. I swing through the pocket. I bet, what? Nigga, you think I'm a fool? Give me a blizzard.
That's right.
Give one of them
That's
heat ball blizzards. Now that's real. Now I ain't gonna.
That's right.
I done look. That heat ball blizzard. That's for real. That meat, I'm not eating no Dairy Queen. I don't eat like that. And I'm trying to. I stopped eating that stuff, man. Yeah. Man, look at me. I had to quit eating. He told me. He said, Tony, you want me to get you some Chinese food? I said, man, do I look like I want some Chinese food? I eat Japanese. I said, I'm not eating for them people, man. Them people eat anything. Them folks eat rats. I said, look at them video. He said, oh, man, I don't want to see it. I said, you gonna still go get it and eat it. That's nasty. He don't wash your hand off. I said, it makes sense you eat that Chinese food. Go on now. I try to eat Japanese. I can't eat that. What they pound them?
Chinese.
No, that's American. That's American.
I got it. I started going on that. One time, the first time I went there, I felt a pound in my stomach. I ain't lying. Man, some cutlet was in my stomach. I ain't lying. I went, listen, you know they got the picture on the hot sauce of that thing. Something went in my stomach and just did like that, like hood. I said, I felt like that thing, Quadro, Quaid, me on my jacket, on total, Quaid. I said, that thing got my, man, I was sick. But I went back after that, I healed. You can heal if you believe. I healed if you believe. I believe I went back. It took a while, though. I ain't just run straight back now. I ain't no hypocrite. Probably like a week or two, I said, man, shoot. Sometimes you can go back too soon. But I did that first time, that thing sat in my stomach and just cuddled. And then I knew it was cuddling. I said, I can't eat that stuff no more. That's why, they got that laughing gas. That thing cut. So I do Japanese. I didn't know, I'm going to talk to them people. I think somebody Japanese in them. One guy said, I know he's Japanese. That's probably why I had ate up there. How many of y'all eat up there pretty regular? Prince counted about 15 bags one day. She was in about 15 bags of them things. Wow! I said, what that girl doing all that pounder? I said, ain't no pounder left in China. Man, I'm playing with that dragging the ground. Listen, the play was just doing, I like it with rub on that thing. You know how it's so heavy like that? You know your food, you got your hand, that thing, I said, that's a lot of pounder in them things. I ain't gonna lie, though, that thing, I seen Jerry eating. I said, I like to rub that nigga right now. I was in the spirit, though. I said, though, it had some meat. I said, God damn, I want that thing so bad. That thing, it looked good, though. Woo! I'm gonna have to cut it out, though. I'm finna be new now. I ain't gonna go back out. It's gonna probably be a week. I'm gonna wait a minute now. I don't wanna go like right now. What we gonna do, y'all? We gonna be new. Yeah. Everybody together, we gonna be new. No more pounding for a minute. Yeah. I don't want to be no hypocrite, be running straight. Some of y'all be going there, some of y'all be there tomorrow. Hold on to Friday. I don't know my member back there to Friday. Also, when you was trying to go? You go today? He gonna be new with us. All right, let's do this so everybody be fair. After the night. That's it. And what I'm gonna do before I do this, hold on, I'm gonna do this book. What do you who should do for us? I'm gonna make sure. Get me one of them. I'm gonna find out if I feel that thing do like this here. That's it. Y'all got it? So give me a bigger plate. I want that I ain't know, that man told me get a bigger. I said, what's a bigger plate? Bigger than the one they got. Yeah, y'all, how many of y'all didn't know had a bigger plate? Man, my Austin got me invented. It called a bigger plate. I said, a what plate? A bigger plate? I'm looking around like, what bigger than that one? Where mine is? Yeah, don't call him get mine. Well, we have to go out here and get the panel. Once I find out, so y'all niggas be ready to eat koala too, won't you? I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna let you go. We come to give or take it. I got y'all. Something wrong with out here. 1936. I gotta get out of here. I ain't Shell. I ain't Smith. Don't blame it. These young folks in here. They ain't right. Uncle Ted cut his spade at the synagogue all day. All right, listen. This is 1936. Let's see what Yahusha said. Listen to the book.
And as he went, they spread their clothes in the rock. And when he was come nigh, even now at the descent of the Har of Olives, the whole multitude of the Methites began to rejoice and Tahala Alahim with a loud voice, for all the mighty works that they had seen, saying, Barak be the Malak that cometh in the Shem of Yahuwah, Shalom and Shamayim, and Kabud in the highest.
Listen.
And some of the Pharisees from among the multitude said unto him, Adon, rebuke thy Methodist.
Listen.
And he answered and said unto them, I tell you that, if these should hold their shalom, the Abban would immediately cry out.
Come on.
And when he was come near, he beheld the city,
And did what?
and wept over it,
Listen. What's that? Eco? Might be weak. What's that? Eco? I don't know. Listen.
saying, If thou hadst known, even thou, at least in this thy yun,
See that? At least he said, in your time. What we need to know?
the things which belong unto thy shalom,
But what?
now they are hid from thine eyes.
What happened?
For the Yamim shall come upon
Days
thee,
gonna come upon you.
that thine enemies shall cast a trench about thee, and compass thee round, and keep thee in on every side,
The projects. Listen.
and shall lay thee even with the ground, and thy benim within thee, and they
Y'all know how many women been shot in the project pregnant? Have died with their babies on them. Oh, it been plenty though. They had shootouts and now the police come in there, have shot and bullets have gone through suspects and hit women that were pregnant and died. They had one time in Mobile, they shut that thing down on them. I talked to the police down, he told me, he said, man, listen, he said, boy, it was so hard getting them boys out of there. It was rough. They was shooting the guy. He was on the run from him, and they shot and the bullet went through and it hit her, killed her and her baby. They rocked that project. He said, man, look at him. It took them days. It took days to get that thing under control. They done it to it. All you got to do it when you trap them in on every side. They always put you where they can surround you. And that's what they done told you. That's what they do to you. Keep you in on every side. And that's what he told they going to do. They don't just kill the men. They kill these women, kill the baby and you too. Tell them what happened, son.
and they shall not leave in thee one Abban upon another,
Yeah.
because thou knewest not the time of thy visitation.
Boy, not partner what we knew when that man came. Boy, we missed that first one. I ain't trying to miss this next one, though. That's why the book prophet told her, though. Under them that look to him. What we supposed to do now? When?
Second time.
I missed that first one. Like you said, but I'm going to make this one count.
That's right.
Y'all hear what he told her? You imagine if them people knew that you what belonged to them. He said, you just knew what belonged to you. People end up telling us salvation. And we thought we knew about salvation in the Christian church. We didn't know nothing. We just knew what white folk told. We knew what white illustrators, white writers, white definers of these words say and what they meant. Listen, when I look at this stuff now, I have to start to really consider. When these people try to give us their definition, they're based off of white people and their ideology and what they feel like, what they were trying to convey. If you ain't one of us, then you don't know. I can't go along and decipher white history except I have somebody that's knowledgeable about their conversation, about their way, about their demeanor to actually define and know whether or not it's true. Everything else is speculative. That's why I ask Justin, I would say, I don't try to be, sometimes I say it in a funny way, but I ask because you hear him being white. How am I going to tell him about being white? And tell him about white reaction of white growing up. He said, just I'm telling you now, white people be begging at the where you getting it from? Then how we let them tell us about us? That's right. That don't even make common sense. A lot of stuff they're gonna try to tell us what they used to do better. Where you getting it from? We never done that. That's right. I remember one time my brother-in-law, he tried to be all smart, old butthead Jerry. He know that dude. He said, you know, back in the old days, the women, they would be there and they would lean against the tree. They would push the baby out and they would pull it out and they wipe themselves. Then they would go back in the field and start working. Because he done been in college. He sounded like he know what he talking about. I ain't sounded looking. My mother said, she said, where you get that from? He said, oh, they did? She said, you never heard that. She said, where you? He said, oh, that man said they would lean on a tree and he said they would push it out and they would pull the baby out and wipe themselves and go back in the field and work. I said, I'm so glad she bought that nigga hustle. He ain't never had a true con in mouth with me saying, I never believe nothing you said. She shut you down. You just shut, but he shot out his mouth. And the way he said it, it was though he knew this. And when she credited him, like, where you getting that from? He said, oh, they didn't? I said, you know what? Somebody had to give him that. He ain't just coming there with himself now. And that just shows you though how many times we've been set up and we've been reciting or reiterating things that haven't been true.
That's right.
So when we start taking stuff, we'll look over some stuff. I say, well, I'm not in agreement sometimes with some of the labeling or what they might say a definition of something might be based off I'm looking at this. Trying to look at how did they view it. At best if I go with as little what we would call, which would have been a lot for them, technology. I'm trying to go with the day, how I look at stuff. That's totally different how they just saw things. First, they grew up in a different time era with not so many other devices or other agitations or other things that might come in and try to influence or other create things that people might have today and try to say, I believe they used to fly around. I believe they had some kind of plane. You believe what you want to believe, you're a retard. I'm going to go with what they knew, what they had, and based on that was a lot of technology. It's a really complex system, and it's a really sophisticated system. We can look at it there and it works for us. How one can display so many different characteristics. But we see that about Elohim. We look at Yahushua. He can show himself in the shape of a Yalet, a King, a Kuth, a Shah, a wife, Aim, a mother. He shows himself as an Abba. You know what I'm saying? One character or one our alphabet can display and exemplify all these different actions. You get what I'm saying? When you look at the rod, we talk about the staff, the lummet staff, how it can teach or instruct or correct. He do all that. You know when he said, don't I do all these things? I can heal, I kill, I make alive, I wound. He said, I do all these things. One person, you see all these different characters that he can perform, being one. So that's what we learned about our alphabet. It's a really complex system. When they took something, what it could display and what it could say in just the mere one saying. The shun, the teeth, cut, edge, and the words are different things, or how to come out, just so many different fractions you find, the I, the the knowledge, with all the different things that you can get from the one thing. But you look at how much things your eye does. Your eye actually can go, when it cares like it take it and bends it. By their definition, by their scientific belief. That your eye takes light and it bends it and makes shapes. Hello? Through your eye you can take on knowledge. Sight. Information. Your eyes can act as ears. Sometimes you could look at somebody's lips move and you could pick up what they were saying. Hello? It's a lot can be done with that. So when they wrote the they said, listen, that I can do all these things. So when I put the up, I can say a lot of things with this one. Hello? A picture have 1,000 words. How you usually picture something? With your ears? With your eye. So think about how they looked at it. They come up saying a picture can say 1,000 words. They looked at what the eye could do. So you don't think that's a complex system? Hello? They could put the hands up the heart, behold a great sight. Or halal for leading, for direction. They can really, hey, sometimes, hey, do you know how to get, I can't use my hands to do that? Or submission. They look at how many different things it could actually convey when they put what we call, I refer to hieroglyphs. Got it? So we moved into another system that people went to. I think the system they had was beautiful. I harmed the old system. That's what he told me to do. He told me to ask for the ancient. Because it conveyed so many different things for them. Listen, your whole book was put together from this. Your first 5. Well, where he started at was not put with the middle, was not put together with the modern. It was all put together with the ancient. Your first 5. That's where Yahushua started at. Yeah. Hello? Mm-hmm. That's a complex system. The letter B don't tell you all that, but the bell can be the house, it can be the family, it can be the land, or it can be within. Hello? Mm-hmm. It can be the bed. Where's usually your bed at? And you ain't heard people say, man, I'm ready to go home. Amy, why? Go to bed. So when they drew it, it looked like a bed because where was the bed at? That's it. Hello?
Yes, sir.
So they looked at where would the family be at? That's what I'm looking at. Where would your Aki and your Aku be? Y'all minors. Y'all be in the same house. Right? Mm-hmm. And that house would have to be in some land, wouldn't it? Or on some land where it made sense when they drew it. When they put it together that you understood order of what went where. Okay, that's just me. But this is what I desire for us to do. Make sure we get a real complex, get a real concept of what it is he's trying to convey to us. I know it ain't go back to work as usual. Things got to change. It can't be business. Business as usual has kept us in poverty. Okay? We can't keep doing business as usual. That's just bottom line. Things got to change for us. We got to create. We are people that create. Borrow sheet. But create. We got to create. How? We're not creating if they controlling our destiny. They're ordering us. Who ordered Adam? Adam ordered. Huh? Hello? Mm-hmm. He ordered. Who told him what to do? Hello? Who did he work for? So what concept you got about Elohim? Or All-I-E? So he created, it only makes sense that he will be ordering and not taking orders. That he will be dictating, not getting dictated.
Yeah.
He will be controlling, not being controlled. Yeah. Okay, I told you, give her these books, get Harry Potter. That too. It only makes sense.